Yo, what is up, boys? We're doing another backtesting video. We're gonna do about a week of data. I'm gonna be explaining basically how I found my drawing liquidity, the trades that I'm taking from the low time frame, adjusting to the high time frame, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is January of 2025. Okay, so right now I can see we're in this bullish gap. I'll just be continuing to look for longs here. Looks like we want to go lower, so we might be seeking something like a 4-hour gap. Yep, looks like we're seeking this 4-hour gap. 10 a.m. has already inversed all these gaps, so these are no longer valid to use. And we have a 15-minute above. So this could be a potential long if we do end up getting it here. So we have this 5-minute gap here that just got closed through. But I'm not very convinced in this. We just have literally one swing and then a 15-minute gap here. So I'm not really looking to take this. And we have a 15-minute that just got created, so it would be an instant break even. Looks like we're trending a little bit more bearish. I could see a trend down to the lows, and I think this does get reswept. So I think I'm gonna take this entry short here, targeting these low resistance here, and this 4-hour internal. Let's just check what ES is doing at this moment. I think, okay, so ES hasn't hit this low yet, so there's still reason to go lower to get both pairs into the spot distribution. So yeah, let's take this, aim for our 1-to-1, and break even at this internal if ES or NQ takes it. So we flush towards down that low. Did ES take anything? Not yet. I wouldn't want to go break even just yet, unless, okay, we do have a 30-minute forming in 4 minutes, but I think we at least hit this low. Okay, so then I would go break even here and TP, super easy. Next day. So what do I see on the higher time frame? I see we're continuing to disrespect bearish, bullish gaps, which signals that we could be heading for this range low, but we do have a lot of low resistance leading up to these range highs here, including this 30-minute gap, which would be my condition to see prices lower or higher. So right now we just inverse this 5-minute, but this is likely gonna play out just with all this 930 volatility. Okay, so we just get a super displacing close there with literally no entry, and then a resweep of this high, resweep of this 15-minute internal here. I don't know, let's see what ES is doing. ES makes an SMT. We're showing that this is weak. This manipulation that we had here into this 1 hour is weak because we just failed to distribute from it. And I'm gonna take this actually towards this 1 hour low here, or this 15-minute low here, dragging for a 1-to-1 here. Oops. Okay. So break even at this internal. Highest time frame is this 2-minute. When this 2-minute close at 10:40. Okay, so this is valid. Let's check if ES hit our low. Okay, no, ES did not hit our low. Okay, another TP easily here there. Let's go straight to the next day. Okay, so we're chopping again. So in ranges where we're chopping, you want to just set a condition and then see where that would bring you. So right now I could see we're respecting this bullish gap and disrespecting this bearish gap. So I would want to be more bullish. But we do have low resistance leading up to this and not a good distribution. But we're going to mark out both levels and see the reaction off both of them, and then we can take it from this side down towards this side, or the downside to the upside. Okay, see, looks like we manipulate the highs and the lows. Do we have an inversion here? We have this here, which we reject, and just get a super displacing close, which signals that we might just be heading towards this range low, and these low resistance leading up to this range low here. So right now I'd just be waiting for a 15-minute tap. Okay, so we just take everything, and we continue to dump. Now we're starting to displace higher, but we could be just reaching for another gap here. But I could see us getting along here. We don't tap this 5-minute, so we could take a mech to the 5-minute or a long from the 5-minute. I would need to check the higher time frame again though. Okay, so no entry there. Chopping around. And looks like we're gonna displace through this 5-minute here. After hitting this low right here, tapping into this 30-minute, and we have these internal lows as a draw here as well. We're having this close with pretty heavy displacement, but it is already getting close to 11 o'clock, which we're going to be making a 1-hour gap here, so I think I'd rather just stay out of this unless we just get a continuation confirming that we are going to hit this range low here. So we actually inverse this 5, and it's already 11, so I will get off for the day on this point. Right now, I can see we are respecting this gap. The wicks are telling us that we're going higher, and the bodies are telling us strong closures to the upside, inversing this bullish gap, or this bearish gap right here, heading towards these range highs and these low resistance draws here. So really, I'm just looking for any type of gap, tap in, and along from there. Still looking for something. Maybe we get a mech set up here. We inverse this 4-minute, but it's definitely just not convincing. For me, we just don't have the proper structure for it, and we immediately displace lower. Right now we're accumulating. It looks like we just had a possible news candle right there. Let's check if ES swept out that low. ES did not sweep that low. So it's not valid, but this low resistance does look nice. Okay, we sweep that low. Along here would be nice. Looks like we're gonna just continue to chop lower. And at this point, it's already 11 o'clock, so I'm not looking to take any type of setup here. Now I can see we're displacing through these. We rejected this low resistance draws, and we're heading towards these low resistance draws. with this huge 4-hour that I can see getting reswept because we're just accumulating a bunch here, so I could see shorts down to these lows here. So that's what I'm really looking for, just open high and then a short. Okay, so we get that open high, and we have this 5-minute intermediate, which is not sponsored, but I do like all this displacement here, and I think we're gonna head towards all these lower resistance draws here with 930, and we also get that CISD. So this is something I'm willing to take just because I have conviction in it, but I could see us easily getting reswept here, and hitting this 4-hour, which is a stronger draw. But let's see what ES is looking like. Okay, so ES also taps this 15-minute, and we tap a 30-minute, so that's not super bad. At least we have that supporting it. But yeah, so we're gonna be targeting likely this low or just dragging for a 1-to-1. So we're gonna take this entry 1-minute iFVG, and this is the main target I have. I don't see like anything else that can bring price lower. So we're just gonna have to watch out ES for taking my break even, just because of all this 930 volatility that we have. Okay, so we take my break even right there, and we smash TP again. This has been, I've been backtesting 2025 recently, and especially during the earlier months, like February and January, we just had like really stupid obvious setups. Okay, so right now I can see we're obviously in a market maker sell model. We're easily trending bearish towards these lows here. Right now we're having a bit of a bullish reaction, likely wanting to rebalance because we haven't had a huge retrace at all. So I'd want this 1-hour to be 1-hour intermediate high to be swept, or we can take a long position off of it, or a long position to it, or back down to the downside. But we have a bunch of low resistance generated, plus these low resistance draws over here, so I think a long will be pretty nice in here. Even though considering how bearish we are, I can still see this being a good entry. Okay. I thought I just missed a good 30-second, but right now we're just pretty clearly accumulating, so I'd want to see some clear manipulation, and this is just, it's good, but it's not obvious enough. So I think I'd rather just wait for a CISD or a better close in the range. Exactly, yeah, so that ends up losing. Okay, and now it looks like we're just going to be trending bearish, so I'd rather just catch a 15-minute continuation down towards something. So no entry here, accumulation again. Okay, now where are we on the 4-hour chart? We're clearly going towards this low, and we might just get it with no entry. But let's see what 1030 gives us. Still okay. We're going up a bit. Do we hit a 15-minute or a 30-minute? No, not even close. So I'm just gonna skip through here. Okay, now we finally hit something, I think. So we hit this 15-minute here, but it is already 11 o'clock. But I'm really thinking this is such an obvious draw. Oh my goodness, we just missed the entry as well, bro. But I don't like how it's 11 o'clock and we have this 30-minute above here. So I'm just gonna wait for a more displacing close on the 3-minute, and then we'll consider it. Okay, we're gonna take this entry. I just wanted more confirmation in this, and we're gonna take it down to this low and break even at this internal right here. I just wanted more displacement to confirm that we aren't gonna head towards that 30-minute gap right there. And the stronger draw is gonna be this lower swing on the higher time frame than this 30-minute gap. So this is 11 o'clock, but I do have conviction in this low, so I'm willing to take it. Okay, let's see. We're gonna move this by the 1 second or the 1 minute chart. Okay, so we hit our break even point. We don't have the best reaction off of it, but I am gonna go break even because this is our last trade. I don't want to be ending on a loss or something, but this looks like it could easily reverse back and stops out. Oh, maybe not. Okay, yeah. No. Okay, there we go. We get taken out. Okay, perfect break even saves us from a loss, so that's all that's important. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. Thanks guys for watching. Let's just check out the statistics again. 100% win rate, 4 trades, 1 break even. And this was what the P&L is looking like. Like, it's honestly crazy. I don't know how my win rate is 92% with 60 trades. 62 trades, 63 actually. But it's just pretty insane. I've literally just been getting super obvious setup months that just are straight hitting, and then I got like 20 in a row. With this one, like I think it was like August 2023. It was super easy, super good month. But yeah, guys, hope you learned something from that video, and drop a comment and like and sub. Thank you.